The ongoing alleged rape trial at the Bundunkakunda High Court involving young Gambian businessman Babukar Keita, alias Bob Keita, has been adjourned to Monday, 25th July 2022, following an intense court proceeding. Now, hundreds of Gambians, including women and children, stormed the Bundung court premises as early as 8 a.m. to witness the court hearing and show solidarity to the accused. And now, to help us understand how today's proceedings pan out, I am being joined by our reporter, Mafuji Sise, who is just coming from the Bundung High Court. Mafuji, thank you very much for joining us, and you are just fresh from Bundung, and of course closely following and monitoring today's proceedings at the courts. We understand that the case has been adjourned to Monday, 25th of July. Can you confirm that to us, and what has been the reaction of the defense counsel?
Yes, thank you so much. As you likely mentioned, the case is adjourned to Monday for the defense to continue their submission on the stay of proceedings. It could be recalled that the judge earlier on made some order for the boyfriend, Pamodu Jom, and the accused person, Babukar Keita, and the mother of the Fatu Ngonemba, the mother of the late Mohammed, and Mohammed himself, to their blood samples to be taken for DNA. But today's proceedings, the defense counsel really complained. The parts of their submission to the court is that the court, despite the court order on the 18th, the court order that the blood samples should be taken from all these people. They only take blood samples from these three. Yeah. That is Bubakar Keita, alias Bob Keita, yeah. The accused, that is Pamodu Jom, yeah. And the accused, the Fatu Ngwanembai, yeah. That's the mother of the late Mohammed. Yeah. But then he said now 14 days since the court order, yeah. They are yet to take any blood sample from the child, which earlier on the prosecution made it told the court that they took some blood samples, yeah. From the child when the child was on coma. But then what we find out today, what the defense said before the court is that they are yet to take any blood sample from the child. So that's where the court stands until now.
All right, you talked about Mohammed, who is also involved in all this case. Now, of course, then talking about the DNA, the police issued a statement a few days ago saying that they have contacted Sena Mumbai to swiftly repatriate the body for the DNA test. Was that discussed in the court today? Is Mohammed's body back in town?
Absolutely not. That's not discussed in the court. Okay. What we do know is that after the court's issuing of that statement, press release, yeah. That they should expedite, they are trying in contacts with the Interpols in Senegal to expedite to repatriate these people back home. Yeah. Yet still, we also understand that they are not yet back home. Okay. And then the other thing is we also understand that the brother of Fadu Gwanebai, yeah. Who is arrested by the police in connection to the death of Mohammed, two of them were released. Okay. Yes. All right. And we are given strict bail restrictions. Yes.
All right. Now, coming back in today's proceedings, of course, let's talk about the people's interest, because as I have highlighted in the preamble, that people were there as early as 8 a.m. Overall, how was the general turnout of the people, and what were their reactions during the proceedings today?
It's quite amazing because despite my long experience in court reporting, you could relay such crowds to the politicians. But then this one turns different, because thousands of people came out in their large numbers. You can see the Bundung highway towards Serakunda, it's completely blocked. all businesses around that area, including the petrol stations and all these things, they were all closed down because traffic, nobody. Yeah. So when these people realized that Bob, many of them, the young people, the old people, they all realized that Bob, actually, the case is adjourned. It turns violent.
Yeah. I was going to, come to that because the government, through the government spokesperson, issued a statement urging people to restrain, calm, and not to interfere in this case proceeding, but of course, let them be mindful of, getting into issues that might create any sort of violence. And we understand there was some sort of confrontation between some of the people that were there and the security personnel. What can you tell us on that?
Yes, absolutely. Many of these young people that came, for them, today is the D-Day that Bob should be free and go home. But when they realized that Bob, the case is adjourned to Monday again for a continuation, they were angry. So they could not hold their anger. They started stones raining all over. You don't even know where the stones they were coming from. So you can see the amount of public interest to this case. Some of the people that what they are complaining is the case is long overdue.
Has been dragging for so long.
For 2 years. So what still now? Why would they? If someone is really whatsoever, there should be an expedition to the court trial. So these are some of the complaints that the public they are complaining about.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. On a final note, case again expected to resume on Monday. What are we to expect?
We expect another tension because there are a lot of people that are actually build particular interest in this case to make sure that absolutely their interest is to see Bob is being freed from all these allegations and go home.
And justice prevailed.
It prevailed.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Mafuji, for the update. He's just coming from the Bundung-Kakunda High Court, and he has been our eyes and ears on this proceeding. And of course, we'll keep you abreast on all the latest developments on this. Once again, Mafuji, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.